everyone, for today's video I'm going to be showing you a dorm room tour. I guess that's what it's called. My room isn't necessarily a dorm, it's more of an apartment style. For any of you that are curious, I go to CSUN, and CSUN has this option of for first-time freshmen to live at the dorms, but then any other student who's not a first-time freshman has to live in the apartments. I currently live in the apartments and I pay I believe it's $9.45 per month. It is kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. One, because my FAFSA covers it, and two, there's a lot of resources in student housing, like such as printers and water faucets to drink, and just like community service type feel here. If that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's all for the intro, and I'll be showing you my room. So this is the front of my room door, and then that is my apartment mates, and that's her cat. It is divided by X and Y, so I'm X. And then for every room you need a key. It's the same one that you open the building door and your apartment door. So as soon as you close it, it locks. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that. As soon as you walk in, this is the view. It's divided by two because each room has two people. But I'm only gonna be focusing on my side since that's my roommates. So to the right, for this area, it's a little messy right now. It's not as messy usually. That's just a package I have to return to Amazon. And that is just a box that I use to hold up my poster. Because this black one, I was trying to put it here on the door with tape, but I guess the tape doesn't really stick on the door, and I don't want to put like push pins or anything because I don't want to damage my poster. And that is a gift poster that I'm probably going to be selling like on Depop. It's like from Dory. That is just a trash can. I always keep it next to my desk in case I have some papers that I want to throw out. Next to that little corner is the desk area. I think it's pretty traditional and kind of old looking. Like it has like scratches and stuff. It's not new. I do know that the desk and like furniture and beds at the freshman suites are bigger and newer. So for my desk surface, I usually keep it kind of like office-y looking. I use my desktop for editing videos, editing photos, since I do freelance photography, and other things like stream movies, music, all of that sort. I don't really like this. It was free from the university. It's like a little mouse mat. But since it is free, I'm using it for now. Over here, I have this lamp. I don't know where it's from, but it used to be pink, but my dad helped me spray paint it white since I do love the color white. It's my favorite color. This is from Latinas Rising. It's an affinity group for Latinas in CSUN housing, and this is just I forgot what it's called, but it's a thing to put your drinks on. And I kind of tried to mimic a marble thing with Sharpie and alcohol. I don't know if it worked, but yeah, it's DIY. Over here, you know, an ordinary pencil holder. Over here, I have a marker here because I do have a calendar whiteboard. Right here, I just write like my to-dos, my work schedule, any important dates coming up. Here, I keep important stuff, like my technology, any checks that I need to deposit, or anything of that sort, which is why it has a lock, because obviously I don't want just any person to come in here and open it up. And then these drawers, it's not really organized, as you can tell, but it's just like arts and crafts and school supplies. Down here, I have like old assignments, important papers, and just like more school supplies and a little bit of snacks. Now coming over here, I have even more school supplies that I use more on a daily basis. These notebooks are my notebooks for my classes, important papers I need to submit, just things like at hand, at reach. As for this chair, I'm not a big fan. I'm more of a fan of the ones at the freshman suites, since the one in freshman suites do roll. They have like little rolling things, wheels, so the chair can be a rolling chair. And these aren't really as comfy. They feel like kind of cheap. Now on this side, I have this mirror from IKEA. It was very inexpensive. And what I like about this mirror is that not only that it has two sides, so a regular and then a very magnified side. Ooh, I look chubby there. but it's also wireless. So most beauty mirrors require to be like in an outlet, which kind of restrains you to be in one place. But this is very convenient because if you're here and the lighting's not great, I can just go near the window and get better lighting. Right over here, I have this little art piece. It was supposed to mimic Kim Kardashian's body shape fragrance thing. I don't think I did a very good job at it. Again, this was one of the activities that Latinas Rising had at one of their social meetings. So over here, there's a gap. I didn't do that because I wanted there to be a gap, but rather because the outlets here are kind of wonky and weird. If I moved my desk more to the left, my outlet wouldn't fit because of this drawer. So I had no other choice but to leave a gap there. Since there is a gap, I made use of it. I put like any extra handbags that I have, my grocery bags. Moving on, over here is my dresser. Again, it is smaller than the freshman suites. But over here, tops, bottoms, and then PJs and workout. On the surface, what stays consistent is my jewelry box, my makeup thing, which looks not very makeup-y because I just came back from winter break, and all of my makeup things are in my makeup bag. These are empty at the moment because my apartment's cat got to them. If you want to know more, click here to watch my apartment room tour where you see the reality of having bad roommates. Now this is not usually here, but I think I'm going to keep it there to remind myself to drink more water. Now above this area is this art piece that I kind of DIY'd. I got inspired by Kelsey Simone on YouTube. She did a room tour and she kind of had this similar thing, except hers had a little more color. I wanted to stick to the black and white because I do like those tones. They're just like little reminders for myself. Obviously the palm trees and like these little backdrops are more of like background art thing. But first I have right there is like my business card thing. It's a reminder to keep growing my business. Here is a picture of Italy because I do want to go to Italy one day. This little thing is just a reminder that a better life minus the guilt is just a different life. It's not anything better than anyone else. It's just a different life route that I chose. This is the the single cover of J.Lo. It's called Dinero. It's just to remind myself that I want more money. This is just a reminder to keep working harder because I do want a very cute big kitchen with an island. Now this one is just for kind of some fashion inspo and maybe create it into potential future business. This is just a reminder it's better to be patient and do things properly than just rushing them and not having good quality. This is Greece because I do want to travel to Greece one day. This is just a reminder to get shit done, just do it, and that is all. Now my arm is aching. So moving on over here to the bed. I didn't do a freshman dorm room tour or first year dorm tour because I don't know, I never got to it. But anyways, this is a very similar look of what I had at my first year of college. It's just this, I don't know what these are called, little blankets. It's very soft, it's gray, light gray, so it kind of works with my tones that I have over here. It was a gift from Toyota since they do have a scholarship, and I got awarded with a scholarship, and then at the ceremony they had like a bag with little goodies along with other college necessities, which included a blanket. I knew I wanted a white bed, but the thing is I couldn't find anywhere. I searched at Target, Walmart, IKEA, and I couldn't find any twin extra large bed sheets that were white. So this is actually a queen size, but I just kind of leave the rest down over here so it kind of just drapes down. Also, I leave this space for the draping, and so at night I can plug in my necessities into that outlet. Over here I just have this bear, my brother gave it to me, and pillows, center pillows. I put my little blankets over here. At the bottom of the bed, I'm not going to show you, but I keep like shoe boxes and stuff that I don't really use every day. Over here, it's like, I feel like every college student gets these types of drawers, but I keep these like for my undergarments. And up here, I just have these succulents. I have these succulents, they're dying because I just came from winter break. Down here, I brought this thing. from IKEA. It was only like $4. I highly recommend it because you can really exceed the number of things you can hook up to it. Right here in between my drawer and my bed is a little slit that kind of works perfectly for my backpack, so that's where I always keep it. Right over here are these little like shelves that every season housing room has. For my first one, I have my book, my journal, a fake plant that I got from Target, and this little Polaroid. Up here, I have this fake lens cup, a season housing bear, a fake trophy, an art design that I did my first year of college. That is a location where I took my prom pictures. It's called something hermosa. I forgot what it's called. That is supposed to be like a little lava thing. Up here is my Polaroid, my albums. And then up there are all my books and DVDs that I'm currently selling on Depop. I'll leave my Depop on the screen for you to go show my Depop some love and hopefully you purchase something. Now above my bed is this little twinkly lights, and then I just have some photos on there. It's very similar to my freshman one. I keep referencing my freshman dorm room, or my first year. I was never a freshman. Okay, so it's been a few hours. I stopped filming because my roommate came and then it just got awkward, so I just stopped completely. But now that she's at work, I'm going to continue. Now from where I was standing, if you turn around, you see over here the closet with the sliding doors. What we did is that this is my roommate's side and this is my side. I put a little thumb tag here for my keys since I don't like them just being on my desk on top, and then it's kind of easier to just grab and go when I'm about to leave. What I don't like about this sliding door is that it makes noise. I usually always wake up earlier than my roommate, and I feel really bad when it's early morning and I'm making this noise. Like no way to be quiet. So this is what my side of the closet looks like. Similar to my bedside drawer, I have this one. This one's just longer. This one has wheels, which is very cool. I like it because it allows me to have more surface space, and I'm reusing a shoebox to have like my everyday necessities like lotion, deodorant, perfume, stuff like that. Over here to my left, I have this shoe rack, which is very convenient for storage space. I use it, as you can see, for mainly everything. And then at the very bottom are my shoes. Right here, I just have my vacuum. I got it from Big Lots. It was only $20, and I recommend this for any college student because it's so lightweight and it's skinny and inexpensive. If it's anywhere, I highly recommend it. Behind it, I have a tripod. Over here, I have my hamper. I got it from Home Goods. It was $20. Was it worth it? I don't know, but like it's so cute. Over here are my clothes. It kind of drives me crazy that I have different hangers. On top is my desktop box. I would recommend for people who have desktops to always save their box in case you move. These up here are just boxes that I have received orders from, and I save it because it's cheaper for when I sell an item online and I don't have to re-buy another box. I could just reuse it and save the earth. I think that pretty much wraps up my dorm tour. I hope you liked it. It's definitely, I would say it's definitely more clean and organized than my apartment. Again, if you didn't watch that, go check it out. The link of it will be down in the description box. Why am I unfocused? So yeah, so if any of you who are going to CSUN have any questions, feel free to just leave them down in the description. I usually reply, even if it's like an old video. If you're watching this like 3 years from now, I will still probably reply back. I'll leave any like useful links that you need that may answer questions. So if you're interested in seeing more of my life, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both the same. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that little bell so you get the notifications for every time I post, and my Depop as well, as I have been plugging throughout this whole video. And that's all, and goodbye, I guess. Hello, this is future Alejandra speaking because as you can tell, well maybe you can't tell because it's still far away, but I'm editing this video. I mentioned a lot, I just came back from winter break and I'm now posting it in June, and I'm in a new place, so I just wanted to quickly let you know that if you would like to see an updated room tour, let me know down in the comments below and I'll get that done for you guys. Okay, let's go back. So now that is all for the video, so goodbye.